Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the garden. If you are new here and haven't met me yet, my name is Marcy. I am a gardener from northern Wisconsin. I grow in Zone 4A, formerly Zone 3B. Welcome. Good morning. I thought you'd like to see a change in background scenery. These plants here are the tomato plants that I got from the big box store. These are the tomato plants that I started from seed. I know, it just looks like a whole mess of green. You can't really see the different plants. They've gotten so big in the last few weeks. As I was sitting down, I felt like I was doing one of those viral videos that's out right now about the getting ready for the documentaries. All that was missing was the microphone, which I hope with this one I won't regret not using it because my fountain is right behind you, so I hope that's not overtaking my voice. Hi, how are you? I am doing good. It is a lovely, cool morning, set to get warm today and more humidity, a high of 80. Oh, today is Monday, August 3rd, I think. I try to include the dates on these videos just in case for future Marcy or anybody who might be coming across these videos later on. This video, I thought I would do something different, and this weekend I recorded a late evening garden tour video, I guess you would call it. I came out here, I think Saturday evening, and decided to do a late evening gardening, and I thought, hey, since I'm out here, why don't I shoot some video and it'll be kind of different? Because I don't know if anybody else does the nighttime videos, late evening videos. Usually it's early morning or probably in the late afternoon, early evening when the golden hour is here. So yeah, I thought that would be something nice and different. I don't know how long that all was, and I'll probably do kind of an overview of what it looks like during the daytime. My coffee does not taste great this morning. All right, so couple updates for the garden. The raspberries have been coming in kind of fast and furious, but we have been eating them almost as fast as they've been coming in. So currently I have no raspberry stash for making raspberry jam. The tomato plants have just taken off and are really wild looking. They are a foot at least past the top of the tomato cages. Some tomato plants are officially taller than I am now, and I'm like 5'7". Peppers are coming in on every single plant. Not all of them are big enough for harvesting yet. I mean, honestly, with the month of August, everything's just gonna start coming in fast and furious, and my brain is gonna be like solely focused on garden stuff. Cabbages, I have cabbages ready that I can start making some sauerkraut, which was the game plan to begin with, was to make homemade sauerkraut. Lettuce, my lettuce bed probably needs to be pulled out now. It's pretty sad looking. The zucchini plant needs to probably go, or at the very least be cut back a little bit. And, oh, cucumbers. Cucumbers are coming in. I don't even know how many we are picking now a day, at least 5. So I can get my homemade dill pickles that I have been wanting to make for the last several years, but haven't been able to because we have been keeping up with eating the cucumbers in salads, by themselves with a little bit of salt or with ranch, or yeah, that's mostly how we were eating them. I mean, fresh cucumbers are so good that we just eat them like candy, I guess you would say. They're just such a good treat for us. And I think, well, the green beans, they finally started taking off, but they're pretty sad looking. And I suspect that it's because the deer are coming through outside the garden in the evening and eating the leaves. So we've got these vines with like 3 leaves on them. Oh yeah, I didn't do the amount of green beans that I usually do. Honestly, I hope that came through, and if not, I'll cut that out. Probably with an explanation of why the video went so weird or cut so abruptly, but I just had my little buddy hummingbird fly through and hit my hollyhock and then the snapdragons and the calendula and then hang out on the fence for a minute. So I really hope that comes out well, because I think moments like that are just so special. I love them. So where was I? I don't remember. Basically, the garden it's growing, it's beautiful, it's officially wild and abundant. Yeah, I think abundant is a good word, even though I'm not harvesting off of everything yet. It's just everything is on the cusp. And I am really looking forward to making marinara sauce with the tomatoes and salsa. I am known for my salsa, which is hilarious because I put hot peppers in it, and I do not like hot peppers, so I can't actually eat my own salsa that everybody raves about. That and the cilantro. I'm one of those people that can't eat cilantro because it tastes like soap. Oh, I did go through, I think I mentioned it, I went through and I trimmed back the bachelor buttons and the calendula and I didn't touch the snapdragons. I'm just not ready to cut back those, and I actually don't know if you are supposed to cut back snapdragons. But they seem to be doing really well with the heat. I know they're a cold weather flower. The wildfire smoke has left the area. It's been gone for a little while, though I think the wildfires are still raging. I take that back. That might not be accurate. The wildfires are still going up in northern Minnesota, but the smoke hasn't been in this area as intense as it was when the fires first started, which I think now we're at least 2 weeks ago? Maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't remember when I last recorded a garden journal video. Excuse me. And I think that is about all I want to say for now. So, enjoy. volunteer cucumber plant near the entrance of the garden blossomed, and it is putting out cucumbers. My pepper plants, they have been really enjoying the heat from the last week or so, growing like gangbusters. My husband was out in the garden earlier today and he spotted these. I'm very excited to see them. If I remember correctly, these are Carolina Reapers. Looks like we are gonna get a lot. I have a lot of blossoms on here. I'm wondering what kind of plant this is. This is great because I thought this was actually a bell pepper plant for a while. These really tall ones. Jalapenos are starting to come in. Not quite big enough for us to pick for what we want, which is poppers. My husband loves poppers. And the majority of these pepper plants are jalapenos. And the one without the cage is really busting off too. My lettuce patch has definitely seen better days. It might be time to finally just rip everything out. I'm doing everything I can to break off the flower heads, or what I think will turn into the flower heads. But there's not much left, so I might as well just rip them out. The snapdragons are still doing okay. They are so pretty. I know I said that before, but they are so pretty. And the cucumber has taken over into here. Oh, and I see another cucumber. Nice. Cucumbers trailing off over that way too. No cauliflower heads. The tomato plants have just really taken off like gangbusters now, thanks to all the heat. I've been watering them almost every day, and we are getting lots of tomatoes. I can't believe how big some of these plants are. They are almost as tall as me, and I'm over 5'7", I think. All those lovely aromas. Yeah, I can hardly go through without having to move plants. That is what one of the walking paths looks like. Raspberries, we've been eating them as we're picking them. They're so good. This poor pot. I'm gonna have to clear this one out. Thank you, Bachelor Buttons. Oh, these need watering too. My marigolds. Yeah, the heat definitely got some of this stuff, even though I've been watering. Oh. This is the cucumber patch. It is taking over everything. And I see another cucumber. Oh, and another cucumber here. But I'm gonna actually wait and pick those tomorrow morning. I was very excited to see I have a hollyhock. I didn't think I would get any this year because none sprouted at the beginning of the season. This one is it's in a crack between the wood. My coleus is doing fantastic. The zucchini's ready to go out. All my plants, all my flowers here. The other day I cut back the calendula and harvested seeds. And I cut back on these bachelor buttons too. A lot have, oh cool, look at that. Now I have heard, well, I read it online about the older bees sleeping in the flowers if they can't make it back to the hive at night. I wonder if this one will be here tomorrow morning when I come out. Oh, I just love stuff like this. And my other coleus and impatiens are doing fabulous over here. They really like this spot. I'll have to remember this for next year. My cabbages, I've got so many that are ready for harvesting. This is that plant that I don't know if it's a zucchini plant or a squash plant. I don't see any fruits yet. The green beans are starting to take off. They found my garden stake here and took it over, so now I can't move it. Some of the beans have found the fencing and they've climbed up. And I can only hope that the deer don't discover them. But yeah, and then there's the tomato plants I got from the big box store. There's a couple plants that are taller than me on this side. And then my broccoli, I've been harvesting broccoli almost every day. And then I do believe this is the stuff that you put in salsa that either it tastes like soap or you absolutely love it. I think it tastes like soap. My little rooster buddy. and it is about getting close to 9 o'clock at night. I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a garden tour at night since I was out here doing a late evening watering for the garden since we didn't get the promised rain. We were supposed to get yesterday. Now you might think that I'm leaving a bunch of weeds here. It's actually clover and a lot of Johnny jump ups. And I want, one day, these Johnny jump ups will be out there. I'm waiting for that. In the meantime, I am happy to let them grow in the garden. And now to get this part of the garden watered. Oops, wrong one. Woo! Marigolds are blooming. I bet these ones will be next. This looks to be the first blushing tomato of the garden. I've been harvesting the sugar snap peas every couple of days. This morning's broccoli haul doesn't look like much, but it's just enough for tonight's salad with supper. I hope you enjoyed this week's garden tour. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the show notes. A couple things that I forget to always say is I have a blog. I blog at amniconstudio.blogspot.com. If you have any questions or comments but don't want to leave them down in the comments, my email address is amniconstudio@gmail.com. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, bye.